Hey, what's going on everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you every single Star Path item, bonus rewards, all their little hidden features because yes, a couple of them have some hidden features that you may not know. There's also a couple of items that are different than you probably thought they were. So if you guys enjoy my content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate you so much. I have tons of guides on the new content, new DLC coming up next month. I got you guys covered there. So let's jump right into it. So yeah, if you guys head over to the Star Path, I'm sure you guys have already seen all these. I'm not going to spend 5 minutes going through each page, but we are going to look at every single item in here. And like I said, a lot of these have some features you may not know. There's certain items like these which are very interesting. You may be wondering if they're a motif or a special effect. And we also have this item here, which looks like a motif, but it's not. We have other items like the baddie tree, which has a little hidden feature in it. We have items like the greenhouse frame, which is going to be like the next big item when it comes to decorators in this game. You know, the last one was definitely the river kit, you know, like the castle walls, that kind of stuff. This is the next big decorator's dream item right here. And it's so versatile. You could do so many builds with that. We also have bonus tier rewards this time that are actually different. Rather than just some recolors, you get some additional actual furniture pieces throughout here. There are some recolors, but they're not as simple as like this book. There's a little effect on this that's different from the other book. It's not just they changed it to purple. And then we also have the house at the end. So we're going to look at everything. And let's start off with the outfit. As you can see, I have the pumpkin head on. And unfortunately, like most of the other outfit pieces in this game, it's bugged in some way. You can see my beard sticking through the bottom. It kind of breaks the immersion, especially when an outfit is broken. It's definitely hard to be a terrifying, headless horseman whenever I have a seafoam green beard sticking out of the bottom. No one's going to take me seriously. They're just going to laugh at me, and I'm going to have to ride home on my pony by myself. But yeah, we have that. The outfit I'm wearing is actually something from the Unwritten Realms, but it does pair up nicely. And the back side of the outfit is clipping through the pumpkin as well. And then if we take a look at this at nighttime, this is what it actually looks like. Pretty cool. I feel like a lot of people are actually going to use this in a lot of dream snaps. Definitely giving Jack Skellington as well. And while we have this up, I'm actually going to show you a couple different quick outfits that you could use with this if you wanted to. So some of these are like older items as well. So it's going to be harder for a lot of people to use it. But you may be wondering if you wanted to slap on like the Evil Queen costume. It does remove the helmet, unfortunately. But we have stuff like the Pumpkin King costume. So, you know, you could be your own version of Jack Skellington. Again, my beard is sticking through. Most of you probably are not rocking a beard, though. So you should be fine there. Let's see, what's it look like with this outfit? Okay, you know, it's giving some Ghost Rider here if it was a different color. We got the candlestick. Not bad. The dapper suit. Oh, it actually looks good. This helmet actually looks good with a lot of different outfits. Okay, I'm excited to see if anyone's actually going to use this in a dream snap. What about the OG skeleton onesie right here? Okay, this is a very old item, and it looks okay as well. All right, up next, we're going to take a look at the Raven. This is the companion, of course. I really love the companion. It has green eyes, purple, and also illuminates. I was kind of hoping we were going to get like a reskin of the Raven and they gave us like a bat or something like that. I think having a bat in the game would be really cool. And it would be something so different, especially if they gave us a unique pose with it. Maybe someday, but yes, it is a another Raven. And then as you can see, we do have Daisy here. Daisy is the only dream style in this bundle in the Star Path. And she has her little top hat. She has her lashes on point. Love the outfit. Pretty much full spiderweb vibes. They did go with purple. I was kind of hoping to get at least 2 different dream styles. We need more villagers that can fit the Halloween vibe. Luckily, like a Goofy has his pirate outfit, which kind of looks like he's dressing up. Stitch has an outfit where he dresses up. Now we have Daisy, but we definitely need a couple more villagers. Yeah, it was just 1 villager this time. It seems to be that they're going to stick with the Mickey and Friends when it comes to Star Paths, because I was really wanting them to branch out when it came to characters and dream styles, but usually it's one of these characters that end up getting a dream style. Really, it's these original 5, so that could be what we're going to see going forward. and then the rest of the characters could be tied to premium shop. All right, so let's go ahead and head into this house and take a look at the indoor stuff first. So everything in this house, everything you're seeing in here is part of the Star Path except for the doors and this outfit right here. I just wanted an outfit with the to display the pumpkin head. So starting off, we have the cauldron. This was the big ticket item that they showed off in the teaser when you went to purchase the game. As you can see, it was actually supposed to be purple. I'm on PC, Steam, and it is green. I had some people on Xbox say it was green for them as well. So I don't know if anyone else has it actually purple in game. I actually think it would be nice if you could walk up here to this cauldron, maybe do a little, like your character pulls out a vial, they put a drop of something, it starts bubbling, changes colors, turns purple, turns red, you know, something like that. I feel like is what I would love to see from premium items like this that you spend moonstones or money on. But yeah, as of right now, until they change it, if they ever do, it is green. It is a indoor item only, so it has this chain. You cannot put it outside. It has to stay indoor, which I kind of thought was going to be the case when I saw the chain on it, but it still looks good. The floor right here, the flooring looks really incredible, and so does the wallpaper. It definitely pulls the build together. And then, of course, the ceiling is, I ended up using the exact same floor on the ceiling. But the cauldron definitely gives a green glow. I don't know if that's intentional or not. But as you can see, it's making the entire thing glow. My mirror over here is glowing green. And then if I come out this way, it's back to being black. And it definitely casts that green over on like the potion bottles. It's kind of a cool effect. It definitely gives it that witchy vibe in here. And then we have a couple of different outfits here. So let me go ahead and switch my characters. And here is the first outfit. So this is what she looks like. I obviously did my own makeup. But we have the hat with the little tassels coming down. The potion bottles. We got the little herb bag on our side. We also have the gloves, which look really nice. And we have the journal. Or it could be like a little spell book. But I think it's more of like a journal to take notes. And we also have the shoes, which are actually like some heels. So overall, this outfit is pretty good. I'll try it on my other character too, so you can see what it looks like. And then if I were to put the outfit on my male character, this is what it would look like. Let's see. We really need, yeah, the gloves kind of help it, but it looks okay. I feel like this one can kind of work for both styles for sure. And then we also have this outfit over here. And I love this one. Obviously, my makeup is clashing with the outfit a little bit. But the overall, it looks good. The mushrooms, the leaves, very nature fairy. It's kind of like this outfit I feel like actually matches the inside of this house better. We didn't really get too many purple items. You see the purple kind of sticks out. But if that cauldron was purple, then it would make more sense for this outfit right here. But all the rest of the stuff in here, the herbs, the plants, the mushrooms, the potions are definitely fitting the vibe with this outfit right here. Now, the outfits themselves actually have a decent amount of tags. If you wanted to have like neckwear, you can put them on. It kind of just clips through. You can even have this stuff on right here. And then you may be wondering, we did put something on our wrist, but can you put something on your hand? And thankfully, you can. So if you want some rings, you can place them on. If you want some bracelets, let's see, right here. You can put bracelets on too. You could put this one. You could put the mermaid one, the coral, the embarrassment one, the petrified wood, which actually fits with it nicely. The only problem is there is some clipping issues because your hands come down into the dress, but everything else works, you know, mostly fine. And then we also have some accessories. So there's actually one for this purple outfit. I could go ahead and do this and pull it out. And it's a little bag that has some crystals. It's got some mushrooms in there, some plants. Again, the green from the cauldron is casting onto the actual outfit itself. So let me head outside so you can take a look at it. And then here it is. So the accessories are always cool. I wish you could do different poses with them because it's always kind of hard to see what it looks like. But if you wanted to take a picture and if you have your character walking with it, it's kind of stiff. Like your character, it looks like it's heavy. Like you're at the grocery store and you grabbed one of the baskets instead of the shopping cart. And you're walking through there and you have way more than you were planning on getting. That's what this pose is giving. I mean, she's definitely leaning over to the side. So, I mean, you would have to get in a cute picture, but she just stands there and holds it. Now, the next accessory is much better. It is this witch-like green staff right here. And it also looks good in dream snaps. I've used these in pictures before, staffs that are just like this. So they started introducing staffs into the game like 6 months ago, maybe a little bit longer. Now, the cool thing about this one is at nighttime, it actually does light up and glow too. So this looks cool. Like imagine taking a picture like this. Now you could bump up some of the settings here, get your lighting just right, and then it starts glowing even more. So does the fire on some of the other items. So it matches overall the whole star path like synergizes with each other really well. And then oh yeah, this outfit was one that was in the premium shop, but it kind of fits the vibe, so I included it in here. So up next we have the cooking station. This was in the bonus tier items, and it looks cool. You can see the candles on it. It's got all of the little like spices and magical potions and ingredients. And then if you actually go up here to use it, look, we actually have a purple cauldron. It's just a mini little purple cauldron. It is not faster than any of the other ones. You know, it seems to be the same speed putting ingredients in. So that was kind of disappointing. I also would love these like different stations for our character to actually do animations with them. Maybe she sprinkles in something really quickly if you want to. Or maybe she kind of stirs it. But it's just like that. Same like any of the other stations we have in the game. I actually really like this cooking station. I could see myself using it a lot. Love the candles on there too. And then we have this item. I'm going to put this over here. We have the little like spell book right here. You cannot interact with it at all. It is purely for decoration. This right here is a really cool piece. So this is one that you just put on the wall and it like indents it like some of the other ones. And this has all the glowing mushrooms, the ingredients. Look at the glowy orb up there. I actually wish that orb at the top was a standalone piece. It kind of looks like a snow globe. Imagine we could sit that on the ground and it glows and it sparkles, has those fireflies around it. And then we could decorate with that. I would be putting it in between some of the bushes or in the foreground of pictures, all throughout my glade. Missed opportunity right there. But the item itself is really cool. Looks like it has like some snails on there. And then some other mushrooms that glow, have some sparkle effect. We only have one window type, which is this one right here. But at nighttime, you can see the moonlight does come through there, which is really nice. We also have the different types of cabinets right here, which have some potions in it. Lots of potion stuff going on. Cannot interact with it at all. This is the like purple version. And then over here is just the basic brown version. And then we also have this one over here, which is a smaller piece. And as you see, it can clip through some stuff. Here's what the backside looks like. You could probably use this as like a background or a fence if you truly wanted to. You just got to get creative with some of these items. We also have more just standard tables. There's a lot of like tables and cabinets in here. One of them is this desk right here, which at first I thought was a crafting station. It is not. You can put this little thing on top of there if you want, which is what I think it was meant for. You can put anything up here too, as long as you have space for it. As you see, there are spots, but it is not a crafting station. I just put this up here. And then we have another vanity, and it's pretty standard. It has like a little spell book on there. It's got the pumpkin, the mirror, and then of course the Sanderson sisters little brooms here. Those would have been hilarious if they were each a glider. Just the broom, like the dustpan, the mop. It would have been absolutely hilarious. But that's it for all the indoor stuff. Some pretty cool items. Again, they work really well. It's one of those things like you pretty much get the star path and you're able to make a full house out of it. Like we have the new bonus house here, and all the items inside match perfectly, like Witch of the Woods vibes. Now let's take a look at the bonus house. This is what it looks like. Has a little bit of steam coming up. It is a smaller house. I will compare it to the teapot house in just a moment. I actually like this smaller house. We have so many big houses, so many medium-sized houses, but this tiny little witchy cottage is too cute. We also have eggs on the roof on this side. You got the stacks of wood. Look at the door. And then the etching in the wood. It's almost like there's some symbols going on. Got the little steam coming out. So lots of vines, red flowers. Nighttime looks really good with this house, actually. It has, the lights are pretty bright, especially here on the front. And then the little lanterns. Also, look at the tiny, tiny windows over here on the side. It's a very, very cute house. Oh, I just noticed the mushrooms on top of my head actually illuminate. See, you're always finding some cool little feature with this star path. Now let's take a look at it in comparison to the size of the teapot house that we had in a recent one. But here's the little teapot house in size comparison with them. So it is a little bit bigger. It's like a step up. If this was the smallest house, this would be the next step. And then I just quickly removed my Winnie the Pooh tree I had here in the plaza. I'm still working on this area, but I wanted to show in size comparison to Princess Aurora's cottage. This is what they would look like together and about the size of it. So it looks like Princess Aurora's cottage is barely bigger, like the footprint, but in terms of like the size, they're relatively the same size. Okay, up next, let's take a look at these new greenhouse items. So there is only 3 of them. You have this piece right here. You have the little door, the gateway, which kind of snaps in like that perfectly. And then you have the wall pieces, which you can, of course, put at any angle. You can also attach them. Now, one thing about decorating with this, whenever you first pull it out, it's almost always on the wrong side. So as you see, it won't let me clip it in here like this. You have to fully rotate it like this, and then it'll actually attach perfectly in here like that. So if you look at the top to kind of tell which side can go in, the side without the wood at the top edge here is at the outside, and the spot with the wood right here at the top actually goes in here. So I don't know why they did it that way. I think they just messed it up. But if I were to go to furniture and then say I want to pull this piece out right here, it usually has that wood on the outside for me. So I can never like attach it to this. It actually confused me at first. You have to like fully rotate it, and then you can snap it in there like that. So you could create your own massive greenhouse area by combining a lot of these, by combining the walls. You could use just a single wall as a backdrop. I made a tiny little design right here with the new enchanted broom that's also in the star path. I have the old cauldron here. We got some of the potions, some of the stuff that you saw indoor. I ended up putting the Vitalis lamp in here, the cooking station. It doesn't seem like you can put anything up on the ceiling. Let me see. I've never tried actually standing in here. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to, so that's unfortunate. You can't really put tall items in here. So for example, if I were to fully remove this and remove this and this item right here looks like it should be able to fit, right? But it doesn't allow you to. And you can put this item on path. It's not like the path is stopping me. But yeah, you definitely can't put that in there. I tried some other taller items too, and it wouldn't let me put that. Like even this one, it won't let me put this item in here. I don't know why that is. I can put it out here on top of a path. So that's a little bit unfortunate. You can put like some flower, the wheelbarrows with the flowers in there, candles, things like that. You can make it work. There's lots of plants and foliage to put in here though. And then at nighttime, does it glow? It does not, but it is beautiful. It is a really nice item. This is what the backside look like. And again, you can just keep extending them. You can get more, of course, through Scrooge's shop and make a massive little, your own little mansion if you wanted to. So this item right here that we were looking at, this was from, it's kind of like a step up from the Sanderson's sister item that we end up getting. But this one's cool because you could also use it for a little special effect. As you see, you could snap a shot, get some sparkles, some little flare items in there. Let me go up a little bit more like this. Okay, this should be perfect. Yeah, there we go. So you can get a little wispy thing around your character like this if you wanted to. You can mess around with it. I see a lot of people using it, but that's not its true purpose, of course. We also have the baddie tree. This tree is also a companion house. So you can put the squirrels in here, the ravens. You can put snakes. You can put like things like this. And this is what I love to see because most of the companion houses look like houses. This is actually a landscaping item that we can use that's going to make it look more like something nature, you know, something already built in rather than having a beautiful build for, say, a dream snap. And then you have a house in there. Or when I was doing my Alice in Wonderland build, we didn't really have any good companion houses. I had to like try and hide them with bushes and stuff. At least over here, you have a tree that you could use. It's a rock, you know, some wood, some mushrooms. So you could probably work it into a build. We also have this item here, which I originally thought was going to call villagers. It doesn't seem like you can, but I did find something cool you can do with it. Say you have a path set up like this. You can actually put it on top of paths. So you could do something like this if you wanted to. And then you can continue. and you can make a long pathway, almost like an archway, leading all the way up to something like this. It already has the built-in floating candles. Let's take a look at it at nighttime. I mean, look at that. Is that not beautiful? And now, guys, let's take a look at the motifs. Now, so at first, I thought the motifs were like, but they're actually pretty incredible. So you could do stuff like this. Like, you could have your character right here, take a picture, and then you could take the new motifs that we have, which are these right here. You know, you could put the bat in the sky if you wanted. You could take this little thing right here and put it in your character's hand. So it looks like you're channeling some sort of power or energy. You also have this one right here, which you could put at your feet, which also gives the illusion that you are pretty powerful. And then we also have like a cauldron here. So you could do something like this, have this cauldron in your picture. And you could also make it have a little purple glow like this at the base of it. And then obviously you would set up the background, but that does show you the potential of these new items. So if I wanted to do a nighttime shot, there we go. And then I could go ahead and snap that picture. And this is what it would look like if I had like this green glow. Actually, you know what? We're going to do purple for this one. We'll put the purple glow down here at our feet like this. And then we'll get the bat up here in the sky. Oh, that actually looks cool. I like how much he actually pops there. And then we got our little cauldron. This time we're going to put this in our hand. And then we'll use the green one right here. So you could do something like that. So there's a couple of special effects with it. Now, I will also mention that there was a couple items which I originally had thought were motifs. They're not. Once you unlock them, they're actually photo frames. So as you see, we have all of these. If you scroll down, we now have this little green vine right here. And we also have a purple one. And then here's what it looks like at nighttime with the purple. And then here's what it looks like at nighttime with the green. So now that we took a look at all those things, did we miss anything? We missed the gliders. Okay, so the gliders are actually pretty cool. You get two of them, one in the normal tier and one in the bonus rewards. So you would go over here to glider. This is the first one, the Green Witch Book glider. And it has a nice little special effect. As you're hovering on it, see, it's like kind of like the book we got from Storybook Vale, but it leaves a trail, almost like the trail from the photo frame that we just saw. And at nighttime, this looks incredible as well. And here's what it looks like at nighttime. So I really love that they gave us more of like premium version of these rather than just giving us a book glider, some sparkles, or some rainbow sparkles. We have a pretty cool trail. Now the next one is also great. It's actually way better in my opinion. And it is the Purple Witch Book glider. And check this one out. It creates a bunch of crystals right behind you. You have like some green goo. And it is my favorite of all time. My favorite glider. So we saw the new companion. Same companion post with the raven. We saw all these. This was a motif. And then on page 2, we have the Hocus Pocus cauldron, which shows it's purple here, but it's green over here in the example photo and green in game. We have the witch's bookcase, the window. This was the luminous vivarium wall. This was a motif. And then this is just a glass potion case. Page 3, we have the staff, the watchful spell book. We do have 2 types of these gloves. 3 motifs right here. We have the 3 greenhouse pieces. This was the one that had the little effect on it. And then this was the photo frame. You got the little greenhouse bench. We also have, which by the way, it's kind of weird that this greenhouse bench doesn't fit inside the greenhouse when they're part of a set. I'm just saying. And then we have the baddie tree, which allows you to have the companions, the Nightthorn lights arch, and the new floor wallpaper. Daisy's dream style. We have our new purple outfit with the shoes and the handheld, the pumpkin, the potion thing. Now bonus rewards was the Sanderson Sisters flyers, the vanity desk, the witch's cooktop, so it's actually a cooking station, and then all of these purple items right here, the book. Oh, this is the one item we forgot to take a look at. All right, so we have the Wicked Fiery Thorns. It matches this item right here, and I actually have it in the back. It has this little green flame. Now, can you get it in your picture, I wonder? I haven't tested it out yet just to get the green flames. Oh, hold up. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Oh, we can finally get green fire. You can finally get green fire in your snap. Oh, bump up the saturation. I already know y'all are going to go crazy with this. Okay, well, that item is absolutely incredible now. So yeah, lots of little hidden features, lots of little secrets, and I hope this video helped you guys out. I will say, this is probably one of my more favorite star paths. Not necessarily for just the items. I like the way, the quality of this star path. So a lot of the previous star paths were like really quick stuff, or just kind of felt like they were slapped together, a bunch of reskins. This one gave us such a variety of items. It gave us stuff back to Disney movies like Hocus Pocus, the Sanderson Sister Flyers, the Cauldron, multiple outfits. I will say we need a male outfit. At least every star path, like add one male outfit. I feel like they really just gave us a pumpkin head, and that was about it. The gliders were nice. They were like reskins of the Storybook Veil, but they did go above and beyond and give us the trail. The motifs are actually motifs that are useful, rather than like the poster ones we got from the last star path. Let's see. Everything else looks good. There's a couple items that don't really do anything, like they're just static items. Like this one I actually like because it fits the vibe. But then there was items like a vanity. How many vanity desks do we need? It does look nice though. And then a couple different outfit styles. And the house at the end was really cute. So I think it's a great star path. Definitely on the higher end, maybe 9 to 9.5 out of 10 for me. It's not perfect, obviously. It would be hard to get a star path that was absolutely perfect. So I'll give it a 9.5. Great star path. Let me know your thoughts down below, what you think about it. Another thing I would love to see in these star paths is face paint. We need more face paint. If they could include at least one of them. Luckily, like for a witchy vibe, the face paint I have right now kind of matches that vibe. It would have been nice if we ended up getting one of those. It's been a while since we've had a star path that had face paint. So that's my things I would love to have. And let me know down below what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one.